On June 8th of 2023, the IRS officially announced that taxpayers were missing over $1.5 billion in refunds, stimulus checks, child tax credits, EITCs, and there is a limited amount of time to receive these, and this is literally happening in all 50 states. Now, I'm going to be covering for you directly the IRS's statement. I'm going to link it in the description, give you all the forms necessary to claim this money as time is limited, and cover for you all the people that are involved, as there are literally millions of people that are missing money from the IRS. And if you do not claim it, it will go back to their funds, and you will miss out your opportunity to collect on refunds and stimulus money meant to help out you and your family. So I'm going to be diving into this. Like I said, I'm going to have this all linked in the description. I'm going to cover all the details for you. And if you appreciate that, before we dive in, do me a quick favor, smash the like button if you appreciate the updates, keeping you up to speed on everything. And to stay up to date, hit that subscribe button, turn on that notification bell. And if you want a comprehensive list of every single stimulus check that's available in the nation on every level, for states, cities, and counties, not just federal, be sure to check out my website at www.reliefroadmap.com. But with that being said, you guys, let's dive into this statement that was officially released just last week by the IRS, stating that taxpayers are missing $1.5 billion in refunds, and they've got a limited amount of time to collect. Let's go ahead and take a look. All right, so this is the official website for the United States government, irs.gov, not .com or anything else. And if you have any doubts, I'm going to have this linked in the description for you so you can go right to the statement that was released from the IRS, which is simply titled, "Time is running out. Taxpayers missing $1.5 billion in refunds for 2019 must file by July 17th. So that is the deadline. You've got about a month or so to claim these funds, and it's not just refunds. Stimulus checks, child tax credits, EITCs, there's an assortment of them. They're saying people left this money on the table. Now, the statement reads that the Internal Revenue Service, or the IRS, today encouraged nearly 1.5 million people across the nation to submit a tax return to claim their refunds for tax year 2019 by July 17th, 2023, the deadline. Now, the IRS estimates that almost 1.5 billion in refunds remain unclaimed because people haven't filed their 2019 tax returns yet. Available data includes a special state-by-state estimate as to how many people are potentially eligible for these refunds in each state and each state's median potential refund, which we're going to be taking a look at here in just a second, so you can see that it is in every single state. The average median refund for tax year 2019 was $893. And I've had a lot of people tell me that they did not file their taxes because normally they don't need to. But here's the thing. There were so many stimulus programs and so many things made available. If you did not file or you did not let them know that you were eligible for those funds, the money is just sitting there. You've left it on the table, and the IRS is about to take it back. Time is running out for more than 1 million people to get their tax refunds for 2019, said the IRS Commissioner Danny Werfel. Many people may have overlooked filing a 2019 tax return due to the pandemic. We don't want people to miss their window to receive their refunds. We encourage people to check their records and act quickly before the deadline. The IRS has several important ways that people can get help, and we're going to be covering that here in just a second. Under the law, taxpayers usually have 3 years to file and claim their tax returns. If they don't file within 3 years, the money becomes the property of the U.S. Treasury. Now, for 2019 tax returns, however, people have more time than usual to file and claim their refunds. Usually the normal filing deadline to claim old refunds falls around April's tax deadline, which was April 18th for the year 2022's tax returns. But the 3-year window for 2019's unfiled returns was postponed to July 17th of 2023 due to the COVID-19 pandemic emergency. The IRS Notice 2023-21 issued on February 27th of 2023 provided legal guidance on claims made by the postponed deadline. The law requires taxpayers to properly address, mail, and ensure that the tax return is postmarked by July 17th of 2023. Taxpayers could lose more than just their refund of taxes withheld or paid during 2019. Many low and moderate income workers may be eligible for Earned Income Tax Credits, or EITCs, also known as the adult tax credits. These were the payments that went out to a lot of people for a lot of money for 2019. The credit was was worth as much as $6,557. The EITC helped individuals and families, not just families, individuals as well, whose incomes were below certain thresholds for 2019. Those who are potentially eligible for the EITC in 2019 had incomes below the following. So if you did not claim an EITC for 2019 and you fall below these thresholds, you're going to want to act on this right away. Now, you can see all the different ones right here for 3 or more children, 2 children, 1 children, or no children. Those are the income eligibility requirements right there. Now, the IRS reminds taxpayers seeking a 2019 tax return that their checks may be held if they have not filed a tax return for 2020 and 2021. In addition, the refund will be applied to any amounts still owed to the IRS or a state tax agency and may be used to offset unpaid child support or past due federal debts, such as student loans. Current and prior year tax forms, such as tax year 2019 forms or 1040 or 1040 SR, and instructions are available online for the IRS Forms, Instructions, and Publications page, or by calling toll-free 800 tax form. And I'll also have that linked in the description for you so you can click it and go right to it. Now, if you need to file a 2019 tax return but you don't have the key documents necessary, although it's been several years since 2019, the IRS reminds taxpayers there are ways that they can still gather information that they need to file their tax returns. People should begin now to make sure that they have enough time to file before the July deadline for 2019 refunds. And here are some of the options. First, request copies of key documents. Taxpayers that are missing W-2s, 1098s, 1099s, 5498s for 2019, 2020, 2021, you're going to want to go ahead and gather those from employers, banks, and payers. Also, use the IRS's Get Transcript Online tool at irs.gov, and you can also request a transcript from the IRS. And again, like I said, this will be linked in the description below for you. Now, here's the state-by-state estimate of individuals who may be due 2019 income tax refunds, and you can see the list of all the states. You can see there's 23,900 individuals in Alabama, it's estimated. The median potential refund is about $880, and the total potential refunds that are available, money just sitting there for that state, is about $23 million. And you can see here is the list for each and every single state. And yes, there is funds missing in every single one. And like I mentioned, if you need prior year forms and instructions, the page is going to look like this. And again, this is directly from the irs.gov official page. I'll have this linked in the description for you as well. And also, a lot of people are wondering what's going to be happening with the leftover stimulus funds on a federal level that is just sitting there that was meant to go out to help the American people. There's still about $300 billion. And if you want to get the latest on that, be sure to check out this video next right here as I cover it. But again, you guys, if you were one of the people that did not claim these refunds, EITCs, stimulus checks, child tax credits back in 2019, please do so right away. But with that being said, you guys, I hope this video was helpful, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care. God bless. This is Steve.